or I will say this. So I update my net worth every month.
Yeah,
I think you do it every quarter or something like that, right?
I just did it quarterly. Yeah.
So I do mine every month, and dude, I've never actually done this. I've always just kind of like eyeballed to get percentages, but I finally, for each line item I have to calculate my net worth, all my bank accounts, all my cash, stocks, real estate, everything, I did a percentage, and it actually was very eye opening to me of how heavy I am and how little I am in other places. And I realized that I have way less cash than I thought I did compared to
Okay.
my like overall net worth.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that was a little eye opener because I always feel like I have too much cash and
Right.
like I got to keep unloading it somehow. I got to do something with it. But when I actually looked at my percentages, I'm like, oh wow, I think I was like under 10% in cash.
And
So
we just spoke last week about how I'm a percentage Nazi.
yeah, I don't look at percentages as much as I should. And after looking at them, I was like, oh wow, this is actually, I mean, it really was eye opening. Like Lindsay's up here doing, we were looking at it. I mean, she was kind of doing her own thing, but I was like, baby, you need to come look at this. I mean, we were also pretty heavy in real estate,
Right.
but that's my, majority of it was my personal home.
I love percentages because they're a level playing field.
Yes.
Like it doesn't matter how much money you have.
Yeah.
If you said to me, Brad, my net worth increased by 8% this month, that's a much easier target for me to reach for than, hey, Brad, my net worth went up by $7,000 this month. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, shit, mine went up by 3,000, but my net worth might be so much smaller than
Mm-hmm.
yours that my 3,000 might be a greater increase percentage wise than yours.
Yeah.
And that I did that with budgeting. I try and break it down to percentages, and especially when I explain things to people, because numbers, as far as like actual dollar amounts, can seem intimidating. But when you break it down into percentages, I think you said it well. It's just eye opening.
Well, yeah, that's why I thought I was so much in cash when I'm really not. I mean, I could probably feel I've looking at those percentages now. I'm like, wow, I could actually be not bad. If I save a little bit more money in cash in the bank, because I like having cash in the bank. I do. I just always feel like having the cash just sitting there. I'm like, oh my god, I need to do something with this money because I can't just let you always hear savings are losers or savers are for losers or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta use the money. I gotta do something. Well, now it makes me feel a little better to know if I got a little bit extra cash sitting there, I'm based on the percentages, I'm all right.
And that's the same as why people, when they first start budgeting, they get their eyes open because they're like, I didn't think I was spending that much on food. I didn't think I was going out to eat that much. And then you see that number right in front of you and you're like, damn.
Yeah.